What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here with some pretty big updates in the Quinton Simon case. That's right, I'm still paying attention to this case, don't worry. We've been a little preoccupied with UFOs, Chinese spy balloons, and toxic chemical spills, but I still got my eyes on this case and I plan on seeing it all the way through until Leilani is behind bars for the rest of her life. Now, I'm going to give you all the details of what transpired in court with Leilani and Billie Joe the other day. But first, it's about that time. Let's give away some money. For those of you all who don't know, if you follow me on Swagit, the link to Swagit will be in the pinned comment. It's totally free. And it's an easy, free way to support my channel. All you have to do is download the app and follow me, Cinema Shogun, and you're automatically entered into giveaways. You have access to exclusive videos, and there's other ways to earn money and stuff on the app as well. But anyways, Mrs. Dark Knight, I believe your real name is Casey. You just won $100 simply for following me on Swagit. Probably the easiest $100 you will ever make. I wish I could follow myself on Swagit and make $100, but it's not that easy for me. But anyways, message me on Instagram or Twitter to claim your prize. But don't worry, guys, we're doing another $100 giveaway, and I think I'm going to be giving away some video games on Swagit soon as well. So make sure you're following me there. But without further ado, let's hop into this article and find out what happened in court with Leilani and Billie Joe. A status hearing in the case of Leilani Simon, the mother accused of killing her toddler son and putting him in a dumpster, took place in Chatham County Court on Monday. Before the status hearing itself even started, Judge Tammy Stokes made rulings on a few things, including media access to the case moving forward and whether evidence from Leilani's mother, Billie Joe Howell, will make it into court. In a break from past hearings, District Attorney Shalina Cook-Jones was in the room as part of the state's legal team. Assistant District Attorney Tim Dean told Judge Tammy Stokes that the state objects to any recordings or live streams of future proceedings. He said that it is to protect the privacy of Quinton Simon's two living siblings. The defense also asked that any future recordings of the case be handled on a hearing-by-hearing basis. They said their main concern with court being recorded was Leilani Simon's right to a fair trial. Judge Stokes ruled that live streaming of the case will be completely banned. As for recording hearings to be played back later, she said she'll make a ruling on that later. I want to pause right there real quick. I fully believe that we would have gotten a live stream from court if it wasn't for all of those weirdos who were outside grifting outside of Quinton Simon's house. Make no mistake about it, this wouldn't be as secretive and as covered up, if you will. We probably would have been able to watch this play out, but the reason they're saying, oh, we need to protect Leilani's right to a fair trial is because of all of the weirdos who were outside her house dressed up as Ninja Turtles and screaming into bullhorns. So they kind of ruined that for everyone, but let's go forward. Billie Howell was also present in court after being subpoenaed by the state to produce documents. She turned over 8 journals of Leilani's to the court. There were journals that Leilani had written in while at a treatment center following her son's death. Judge Stokes will hold on to the journals and make a ruling on whether they can be used in court later. Judge Stokes also said that the court has obtained DFCS records pertaining to Billie Howell, Quinton Simon, Leilani Simon, her other 2 living kids, and their fathers. She says that she'll look over the records and decide whether they'll be allowed to be used in court. Simon's arraignment is scheduled for Thursday, March 23rd. So 8 journals? 8 journals. Billie Joe Howell had to hand over 8 journals. And these journals were described as journals that Leilani was writing in while she was in this little facility after she killed Quinton. or allegedly killed Quinton. My question is, did she fill out all 8 of those journals while in that facility? Or are these old journals and some new journals? That's what I'm really questioning here, because if she wrote through and filled up 8 journals, what in the hell could she be writing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you writing that would take up that much paper in such a little time? I would think that within those writings, if you have 8 journals full of pages, full of writing from Leilani that she was doing in this facility after she supposedly killed her son, I would think there's incriminating things in there. What in the hell else is she writing about? Is she writing a children's book? Is she writing the next Harry Potter novel? I doubt it. I doubt she's writing the next, New York Times bestseller. So what is in these journals? Probably a lot of weird stuff. Probably stuff that would point towards her being guilty, maybe. Maybe some admissions. I don't know how smart Leilani is. Maybe she's dumb enough to write things down about what she did. I don't know. We have to remember what she's accused of. She's accused of killing her own kid by hitting him over and over again with a blunt object. She's capable of anything, including being stupid enough to incriminate herself inside of these journals. So we know that Billie Joe handed these journals over. How law enforcement and investigators even knew they existed, I don't know. And why they didn't take them when they had a chance, I don't know. But Billie Joe handed them over. I'm hoping Billie Joe wouldn't rip out any paper from there, rip out pages. Maybe, oh, what? Leilani incriminated herself here? Ink splot, white out. You know what I mean? Like, if there's some pages missing or some words scribbled out, you might want to look at Billie Joe because, But she handed these journals over, but we still don't have a ruling on as to whether they're going to be allowed in this trial. So we don't know if they'll be able to use any of the info in these journals against Leilani. We don't know if they'll even be able to bring it up yet. But they have been handed over. And 8? I was expecting 1 or 2. 8? 8? What in the hell is this woman writing about? What do you think are in these journals? I would think that even if there's not any incriminating evidence necessarily, there may be signs within these journals. Or maybe, for all we know, Leilani could be writing a bunch of scribble-scrabble in here, trying to make herself look crazy, knowing that one day they would confiscate these. I mean, the possibilities are limitless here almost. But I would like to know what's in these journals. And yeah, use it against her. Throw the book at her. I really don't care. I have no sympathy for Leilani Simon at all. Not a single shred. Not a single ounce. And, knowing that all of these journals are right there, I mean, I'm very curious. I'm very curious because we still don't have like a definitive answer as to exactly what happened to Quinton and why. Why did she choose to allegedly do this? Why? I would like to know why. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.